Monday. Got a little bit more heat practicing in the afternoon. You know, transition to just game prep for NC State. So kind of a next step. And for a lot of these guys, it's kind of the more of the welcome to college football. With some guys going to scout teams and look teams, and you're starting to establish your two deep and who's next, and trying to figure out special teams and the people there, and starting to kind of set a travel team. So it's a lot of work. Second straight day in full pads, which I knew would be a challenge. We wanted it to be. It's 10 days out from game day, and so we got to start getting ready to really play. So good practice. Really excited about the energy the guys practiced with. I think we've made some significant strides on special teams the last 2 days. Really pleased with our work we did yesterday. I want to see the film from today, but I would expect it's going to look similar. But anyway.
What were some of those conversations like, maybe the younger guys trying to
Yeah, it's tough, but everybody's got a role. Everybody's got a role, and every role is important. Every person's important, and it's hard. I lean on those older guys a lot because I talked a lot about just some of the older guys in here, and just remembering their moments. And we talked about some of their moments. Like each one of those older kids that sit up here. I can remember the game when he got his first chance, and what he did and how he established himself. And that's because they got to see the hope. Because I'm telling you, being a freshman's tough. I still remember my freshman year in college, and I mean it's a rude awakening. So it's hard. You got that humility. That's something that's tough to learn for these kids. So, but it's good. It's part of it.
with Mason, obviously as Holton's back. We all
Yep.
talked about, made a decision on whether to redshirt him or play him sort of tag this time last year.
Yeah, Coach Kirkpatrick and I have had those discussions. So we're happy with where Mason's at, and we're going to do what's best for him and what's best for the program moving forward.
Is that third running back slot shaking out any?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, Marlon Gunn really, he had a solid week last week, had a solid day on Saturday. He's continued this week, and and he's one of those freshmen, and it's not easy, but he got out of class at 2 today. We're meeting at 2:30. He was on the other side of campus. He came in dripping in sweat because he ran across campus. So he's dealing with all that stuff in addition to putting on pads and going out there and having people run into him for 2 hours. But I think he's kind of got the lead right now. I think that the other guys, it's their job to push him and challenge him. But that's kind of where we stand today.
I know during preseason you probably weren't trying to focus too much on NC State, but now you guys have kind of flipped that
Yeah.
switch. Do you see some of that excitement now that you're like, yes, we can finally think about this and focus on this?
Oh yeah, I mean that's why I was so pleased. We talked about what we had to accomplish this week. And I was so pleased with yesterday's practice, and it's just it's getting more real. Now this time next week it'll be real. I mean it's they're excited about the first game of the regular season, and they're excited about the opponent. So yeah, that's really helping.
Holton and Jeremy, they've kind of said even if you guys as coaches aren't telling them to watch NC State this early, they've kind of done some looking ahead along with some other older guys.
Yeah.
You get a gauge for that when you are maybe going over stuff and they're already ahead of it.
Oh yeah, I mean but it's like last night. You got players calling coaches and looking at cut ups of practice. You watch practice today with them. I mean, they're wanting to watch it last night and wanting to watch some of the picture pages and some of the situations and stuff. And so those older guys, I thought really that was kind of the next step that the program took last year was the extra prep that I saw so many players putting in during the week on their own, to where they knew the opponent so well on game day. And that's the difference between an average player and one that's really prepared to play great on game day.
You get these older guys in here now, like you have. It's almost like having a second set of grad assistant coaches on the field.
Kinda.
And like an older field
Yeah.
coach-
No, I mean it's what you like is when some of your best players are also your hardest workers and your leaders. That's when things really start to go well, and we're getting more and more of that. And we have these pro scouts around here. And I told the team today, I said, they don't ask me what kind of player you are. They'll make that decision. They ask me about your character. They ask me about your work ethic, your leadership. They ask me if you're high maintenance. They ask me if you have issues off the field. And so many of the guys are being such good leaders in those areas. So that's where the program really has taken a next step.
Bolton was mentioning at media day that he's just going to have some more freedom at the line to make some different decisions.
Yeah.
I guess what kind of went into that decision, and what did you see out of him that told you he was ready for that?
Well, he's a fifth-year starter that's taken more snaps than probably any quarterback in school history. So he's a smart kid, and he works to prepare. Like when we go against him, offense versus defense, he knows what's coming before the ball's ever snapped. Now you got to execute post snap, and he's got to make sure everybody's on the same page with you. But he's doing a great job checking protections. He's doing a great job changing plays. A lot of stuff we'll send in 2 plays, and he checks it at the line. So he's really we're very fortunate to have him. He's very blessed.
On Saturday, Holton said that Isaiah very well could be the best wide receiver to come through here since Zay Jones, which obviously says a lot.
That's pretty high praise.
What kind of talent have you seen, and what are your thoughts?
I think Isaiah's a very solid player. I'm very impressed with him. A lot of toughness. He's not had the easiest path, and he's a good kid, good young man. I'm just really excited he's here. So I just want to see him go out there and have that same success on game day. I think we all do.
Owen Dafford, he did kickoffs last year along with field goals. Will he be doing that again, or is that still kind of a competition right now?
Well, if he kicks it like he did yesterday, he will. He had a great day yesterday. So it's still a competition, but we're back there, and I'm timing them. We're measuring them. We're having them work with different units, and he had a really, really good day yesterday, both place kicking and kickoff, and we worked those 2 areas.
Still can't get him off that skateboard, though, can you, Coach?
No. I need to steal it. Hide it for the semester.
Coach, what have you seen out of returners? Who's kind of emerged as who seems to be fielding those?
Well, I think punt returners, Malik Fleming and C.J. Johnson, both very solid, and trust both of them. Jalen Johnson's back there working also. Then Brock Spalding is a young guy. He's back there working. I think kick returners, Keaton Mitchell. CJ's working back there also, Marlon Gunn. So and you have a bunch of skill guys working those off returners, and they're kind of interchangeable, but those are the main guys.
Can you share your thoughts about having Ruffin McNeil come back as a visiting opposing coach? I know he was here for the Hall of Fame last year. Just thoughts on that.
Well, I wished he wasn't wearing red. Okay, that's the only negative. But Coach Ruff and I have known each other for quite a while, and he's always been supportive of me in my career. And when I was hired, he called me and was very helpful during the transition. And certainly, I consider him a good friend and a mentor. And a lot of these guys on my staff are very close with him, so we care a lot about him. Like I said, the only negative is him wearing red. But other than that, look forward to seeing him.